The benefits of ordination. The benefits of ordination are separated into two categories. Direct benefits. 1. For people who no longer suffer from desire or lust and have become an arahant. They will receive the benefits as follows. All of your old suffering from the past will disappear. The new suffering that might happen has no chance to give its retribution because you have banished craving from your life. You will become a model of good conduct and moral fiber for all those in your community. 2. On the Dhamma side of things, you will be pure both physically and spiritually. You will be a kind and generous person. You will have wisdom. Indirect benefits. 1. Benefits for those around you. Giving the opportunity for your friends and relatives to be closer to the temple and to give them a chance to listen to the Dhamma when they visit you. After you leave your monkhood, if you start your own family, your wife and children will live in happiness and harmony due to your patience and kindness. You will be a good member of society and your surrounding community. 2. On the Dhamma side of things, you will be a steward for Buddhism, one who bears the responsibility for passing the religion on to future generations. The benefits of ordination while still young. For those who choose to be ordained for just a short period of time, if these students are diligent, they will receive the following benefits. 1. They will know how to organize their time and how to make the most of the time that they have. In Buddhist terms, this is called kalan uttara. When you are a student, you do not have very many responsibilities or burdens. Family problems are usually limited as well. Because of this, when you are ordained, while being a student, your mind will be better able to understand and receive the Dhamma than those who are beset with family and professional worries. 2. In your youth, for a brief period, you will be able to taste the fullness of true happiness. When you are a student, your defilements are still limited. However, after you are ordained, you will have experienced a glimmer of inner peace and have an understanding of merit and demerit. When you establish inner peace within you, you will worry less about worldly happiness. 3. The opportunity to study the Dhamma will go hand in hand with your academic and worldly knowledge. With this in hand, you will be able to apply it towards the rest of your life and reap the benefits. The Buddhas taught us that all of the knowledge that we learn in this world, if it falls into the wrong hands, then this will result in death and destruction. These are people who do not have Dhamma within them. Number 4. You will have the opportunity to improve your self-discipline. You will appreciate the principle of community life and teamwork. If you set about this diligently, then you will be able to succeed in society. 5. The opportunity to practice meditation and develop inner peace, which is beneficial for your studies. 6. You will be able to walk tall and be proud of the merit you made while still young. It will be something that will forever remind you of your good deeds and conduct. Moreover, if you pass on from this life, you will be able to do so with a free mind. Young people look at the world with their future ahead of them. However, old people look at the world with their past behind them. If you look in your past and you see that you have made good merit, and you will feel good about your life. If you look back and see that you fail to do well, then you will feel the sadness of regret. Moreover, when you leave this world, your regret will stay with you. However, if you have been ordained and made good merit, then happiness will follow. When you pass away, you will know that you have spent your time doing something worthy and noble. Number 7. You will understand the purpose of life, why we are here on this earth. When we are ordained, we will free ourselves of desire, establish inner peace, and be able to correct all the wrongful acts in our lives. Number 8. You will have strength, perseverance, and courage to face life's obstacles. When you are first ordained, you are not allowed to keep any food. You do not even know whether there will be any food to eat tomorrow. When you go out seeking alms, you do not expect to get any food every day, every time. Sometimes, you do not receive anything at all, especially in the rural provinces. I had the opportunity to visit some of these rural temples. I was very impressed by the monks' generosity. Visiting these temples close to the time for their midday meal, as I arrived, the monks invited me to sit with them, and they brought out the food that they had received during their morning alms rounds. As I looked at it, I saw that for 3 monks, there was only half a fish to share. Yet they still had the consideration to invite me to share their food. I did not know what to do. So another monk said to me, "Don't worry, if there is not enough to eat, we still have a whole bottle of fish sauce." For those who have gone out and meditated in the woods for a long period of time, after they are done with this, they will have acquired enormous perseverance and will have no fear of life's obstacles. Those who have been ordained and are used to living a life of luxury, sleeping in air-conditioned rooms, etc., will find that they have to eat alms and sleep outside. Eventually, their need to sleep in air-conditioned rooms will disappear. You learn about your true self. You learn about your inner strength, knowledge, moral fiber, and virtue. Before you are ordained, you think that you are so talented and smart. However, once you are ordained, you have a chance to learn more about life and yourself. Then you will realize that what you thought and knew was only a fraction of what you still have to learn. Once you are ordained, you will have the chance to develop into a person of a higher standard and better standing. There is a Chinese proverb which states, "As in a race, distance tests a horse's endurance, so does time test the character of man." Once we know this, we can go on to evaluate ourselves and gain a greater insight into who we truly are. Knowing other people is easy. We readily see their faults and weaknesses, but we rarely see these qualities in ourselves. Nevertheless, once you are ordained and have studied the Dhamma, you will realize that you have much more to learn and to improve about yourself. Number 9. You will be a person who achieves results. Number 10. You will be able to cleanse your body, speech, and mind of worldly desires and sufferings by virtue of precepts which will cleanse your body and speech, meditation which will cleanse your mind, wisdom which will cleanse you of your bad habits and help you to become a better person. 11. You will become a person worthy of respect and praise. 12. You will have the ability to defeat desire and lust. Thus, you will become an heir to a victorious spirit. Once you have planted this seed of victory within you, subsequently, whenever you face obstacles, you will persevere and never give up. You will try your best to overcome it. As you follow the Buddha's teachings, you will know that you can live up to them. Then you will truly know what it means to be known as a follower of the Lord Buddha. Though the obstacles in life will be varied and difficult, once you bear up wholeheartedly, the road to happiness will not be barred for you. 13. You will be able to gain as much happiness as any man can want. 14. You will be a person who gains the most out of life, because you have a chance to do the best things for your mind and body. 15. You will have started your journey towards nirvana. You will not have to worry about how far you have to go, because once you start at 1, then 2 and 3 will follow. However, if you have not chosen to go beyond 0, then you will always be at 0, and your life will be a total waste. These are just some of the benefits of ordination. Those of you who are parents, let me say to you that before you release your children from under your protection and allow them to become vulnerable to drugs and bad company, you should encourage them to be ordained first. You will then follow through with your duty as good parents and bring happiness to those you love and care for. The Lord Buddha once said, "Come and become a monk, for the Dhamma is good." We must cleanse ourselves so that we may be free from all worldly suffering.